Okay. Mine's gonna be Nuggets -6. This is not a complex thing here, guys. They just got housed by the Kings on the second night of a back-to-back. The Nuggets are coming off of consecutive blowout losses to the Kings and then the Milwaukee Bucks. This is their last game before the All-Star break. They're at home. The Kings are on a back-to-back in altitude. Denver smashes here. That's just what they do. Like, Denver did not show up for that game versus the Kings. They got the emotional win versus the Lakers, and then the next night were completely unprepared to play and got run off the floor. Milwaukee genuinely whipped their ass. Like, nothing to say but positive things, but the Bucks gave that out on buckets. I liked Milwaukee in that game. Thought it was a good matchup for them and a good spot for them. Denver is better than they've shown in the last 2 games. Sacramento, I don't think is that good of a team in general. Like, I don't think that they're on the Nuggets level. And I'm getting this spot here where I make this 9 when Denver is such a dominant home court team. Sacramento just typically kind of underperforms. Now, Sacramento's defense is better on the road. The under is another thing I have an edge towards here. I don't have a big enough number to play it, but I do have an edge there. But I just feel like this is a smash spot, Jay. I love the Nuggets in this spot. They're good with Murray and Jokic. They're at something like 65% ATS when they've lost the previous matchup. Hasn't been good this season, but there's been fewer of those games, so it's smaller sample this season. They're at home. Kings in altitude. This feels like a smash spot when I'm laying less than 7 here.
Yeah, I wish they had Jamal Murray, man. If they had Murray, then I'd be taking this for sure. Looks like he's going to be out for this game. Him and
Yep.
KCP. I don't think KCP means as much, and they can still blow him out. I mean, they still have the race advantage coming off 2 bad losses. So the spot says Nuggets. I could only look their way. I'm just worried that they're missing 2 starters, and I'm not the biggest fan of their depth. It's kind of crazy. I was thinking about going to this game, but once I saw Jamal Murray, I'm like, no, I'm not going to this fucking game. But
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
don't
I
think the
mean,
Kings.
I
I
wouldn't.
don't think the Kings are as good as their record. So, I mean, that's just me.
I agree. Malone did kind of indicate they're going to be pretty cautious with both KCP. They have to be like, I'll just tell you, KCP's not going to play. Like, period, end dot. He's not going to play because he had hamstring tightness and had to leave the game. They can't risk it. They pull him back out there, he could pop it, and that's 3-4 weeks. They won't mess with that. And he kind of made it seem like they're probably going to do the same thing with Jamal. They still, I think, have enough to smash Sacramento here. Just again because Jokic is so dominant at home. I know that Murray is. I'll put it this way: wouldn't shock me if Murray played. So you can go ahead and wait on this one. If Murray plays, this will pop back up to 6.5, or this will probably pop to 7, 7.5. I think that's fine. Maybe 8. That's fine. I don't think it'll get to 9, which is my buy point. I think it's a pretty good spot here. AC. I don't. It's not that I love it without Jamal Murray, but I do like it more than the other spots. I just think that this is a spot where Sacramento is just going to be like, yeah, we're in. It's the altitude back to back, and very few teams are able to win that.
Yeah, for me, I like the first half a lot more.
Yeah.
Denver is coming off 2 first halves where they got blown out. They lost by 10 to the Kings in the first half 2 games ago, and then they got blown out by the Bucks by 16 in the first half the previous out. So I think this is when a good team is motivated, I think they come out early and often and really set the tone. So I like the first half for teams that are coming off losses personally. And then if Jamal Murray isn't playing, you would expect Jokic to just carry the team on his back. The issue there, if you want to play a Jokic prop, which I'm not a prop better, it might be a potential, blowout. So he might sit out, the second half of the fourth quarter or something like that. But I agree with Matt and Jay. This is the Denver Nuggets spot or nothing at all. But I like the first half more than the full game. I think the 6 is a little fishy.